Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. This is my third time trying this same reading. Something keeps happening to stop it. So now my batteries ran out in the phone, so there's no, I'm not using my mic this time while my phone charges, because it's the same slot as where the mic goes in. But there's some karmic energy that's coming through really strong. And I did a part 1 and part 2, but that's about something that's on the way. But this reading was about like somebody who, it's like a karmic collective energy almost, who's like trying to, who can't stand the idea of your happiness. So much so that it's like it's breaking it's like breaking their persona open. It's destroying the mirror that they've created for themselves, and they want to control it so bad they can't see you possibly win. So that was basic, and I guess they're still trying to lie, but it's all coming across like exactly what they're trying to do in the environment position. That was the reading that I got basically 2 times in a row, that they're really having a tough time with your well-being and your future looking good and feeling happy. Yeah, it's like, and also that they've done all of these things. They want to hang on here. It's like jealousy, can't let go of this, like trying to, you know, make you, like wound you. And now they're feeling that way. It's a karmic feminine energy that wants to wound you, or that has they can't let go of, but it's just creating bad karma for them. They were trying to hold on. They become a battle-wounded soldier by hanging on to this thing. And that's exactly it. Your love for yourself creates an 5 of Pentacles for themselves. And this moon is wanting to come out. It's like this, that keeps happening. It's like these polarities. It's like your joy, their spiritual poverty. Your hope, their confusion. They're in the dark. You know? It's the opposite that they tried to create. It's this mirroring. And this is now the 3rd reading that's showing that mirroring, and how much it's driving them crazy, and how much their luck is like their fortune, not their luck. Their fortune is they're receiving the bad side of the wheel. It's like every one of these wands, like every time they try to hit you with one of these wands, ricocheted back into their reality. This like karmic energy, very jealous, can't let go, can't let go. Still, it's like we live in another universe already, and they're still doing this. And there's a reason why. This is the 3rd time. There's a reason why this message is important. Because I think this can't stop here. This 9 of Wands, even though they can see it's affecting their own karma, there's a reason to understand that. It's definitely like it's a mental health issue in a lot of ways at this point now, because, I mean, I don't know if that's the correct assessment. I'm not a psychologist. Okay, so recent past, it just appears that way to me, that it's lunacy. It's lunacy, because you can see it's destroying your own life, and then you keep going, and then it's like you can't keep someone else down. That's not how you make yourself happy. And this just seems like really basic, like competing with someone else. Recent past, please. Okay, Hermit. Three of Pentacles. Someone was really looking into this thing that was being built. Either that they were building or that you were building, or someone took the time. Someone was working and building on their own. Maybe this person thought that they had won something. I don't see a tower moment here, though. Yeah, they know. Wow, they know there's going to be justice here coming in the future. Some cases, these are King of Wands that's sailing away or moving to calmer waters. They're worried about this, some sort of lie that they told with this Three of Cups situation. There was like a bunch of people that they lied to. They want to like run towards their group. Their people. So as this happens, during this justice, it looks like they're planning on heading towards their group that they feel has their back. Well, I'm glad that they have a group. This is probably the group. Or this could be, you know what? This could be justice for an entire group that has been doing this lie. This Page of Cups came out reversed. Someone's going to be really emotional in the near future. Insecure, it feels like. Yeah, they're looking at an ending happening. Wow. 10 of Swords and Death. This is... They don't want you to see it. They don't want to be... This is what they wanted for you. So they don't want to be seen in the 10 of Swords, because for them, you went through 10 of Swords and it hurt. And you didn't even know people were mocking you and, you know, treating it like it was a show. You didn't know that, because you wouldn't imagine that someone would want that would bring them any sort of satisfaction. But because this person wanted that for you, this is one of the worst things that could happen to them, is that this 10 of Swords be something that's visible. They're looking at something like an ultimate betrayal here. You seem just very independent. That's how people are looking at you, working on your own, outside of this drama. What they're hoping for? Oh. Well, I don't know if it's that they want you to still be rejected from this, like, dream come true, and from someone from the past. Gossiping, spying about you. You getting everything. The cycle is over. You're the Empress. You're the High Priestess. This just big tower, and potentially a message as well, and just how good at manifesting you are, and also this union, and having like options, more options open to you. With all of this balance, you taking a leap of faith and you getting this love. Because they're under judgment. They're afraid of all of that. It's all the time where they thought they were doing this during this hermit time when you were alone. You were building yourself up, but you were also building things. You weren't. You were fine. You like hermit. You can really focus in on that, to learn things and discover things and build things and get to know yourself better. So that hermit period where it looked like you were down for the count, you were not. And instead, they are receiving karma based on trying to abuse someone over and over and over again out of jealousy and wanting to hang on to something. And you get everything. You get the joy. You get the opportunity to build. You get the opportunity for love. you get also this recognition that you pulled through after something like this. It's an end of a cycle, an end of an era. People are going to know what kind of person this person is. They're going to know what you went through. And this is what they're afraid of. And the reason they're afraid of all this is because that is where they know something about where this is going with this justice here. There's something going on where things are going to come to light. This is them trying to think how they're going to deal with this justice. They're not going to want... The way that they're going to deal with it is by just denial. This looks like denial. Yeah. They're going to be stuck, unfortunately. In this reading, this is just how it goes. They don't look to be... They don't seem to have learned anything. They're going to be stuck in this toxicity. Look at that. It's stuck. It's like they chose their side of the road, and this looks like where they're going to be stuck. I don't know. I'm not wishing that on them. That's just what the cards are saying. There's someone who's just... I think the reason why this reading is important is because there's someone who's still obsessing over you. And I also... I don't know if I said this in my reading that I posted, but I just had 2 weird dreams in a row about somebody trying to do manipulation with like atoms, protons, like some kind of like very small, like particles, and through dimensional travel, like the everything theory, the string theory, the something like connects, where the soul connects to science, like that they're trying to do that now too. But it's because that's where they feel the divine feminine operates, or that there's something in that. It's like they made some discovery and now they're trying to do some manipulations around that. So you could be feeling tired, or you could be feeling like your molecules are off. And I know that sounds so strange, but it's like someone is trying to like affect the field, the vibratory field, not with like candles and mantras, but like something else. So that's out there as well. It's not in this reading, but that's partially what's going on here. This Knight of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. You're starting again. It's the end of a cycle. They did so much. They don't want to let it go. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is here. They're not getting the love. Someone else is. They have to have the weight of their shoulders of this death that's in the subconscious. It's like that they shame at this ending. There's a shameful ending that's really tough, that's hard for them to look at here. Chariot. Something's moving forward in the recent past. They didn't realize that. They thought that they stopped you, I guess. High Priestess. They have to deal with a High Priestess. Or they're planning on doing something in secret. Let's see. One more. High Priestess. Justice. 6 of Swords. Clarifying 6 of Swords. Somebody is going to be moving from... yeah, I think it's that people are want to move away from this drama towards this High Priestess. And this person is going to go to their side of the... yeah, the 7 of Swords is going towards this 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. And here too, the 7 of Swords, clarifying the same thing, is sneaking away from this Queen of Wands after everything they've done, walking over to the Devil. Like they're walking into more toxicity, which is what's at 7 of Swords, running towards their group that maybe approves of this behavior. That's their plan anyway. This is just the plan. Why is Page of Cups reversed? It's a 2 of Cups. There's a soul connection coming here. And this person, for them, it's bad news. Okay, here's the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and Death. Sometimes the cost of winning isn't worth the price. That is what this person is seeing. 3 of Wands. And these friends here, this 9 of Pentacles, like, I think there's these groups that are, like, on this divine feminine side who's very independent, who has, like, in spite of all of this, still been moving forward and has people, friends. There's some celebratory energy around this independent feminine, divine feminine. They don't, yeah, here's the 2 of Swords again. That's the best they can do is deny. Now at this point, after they've done everything, this is like denial. It's like not being able to acknowledge you at all or anything. This is going into complete denial over everything. This temperance that you have, just the truth, really. Even though the Ace of Swords isn't out here, yeah, it ends in heartbreak for this person. 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. They're going to be in denial, and they're going to have to walk away from whatever it is that they were doing. They're going to have a lot of heartbreak, but they're not going to be able to look at it. This really has to do with the actions that people take. It's not a good idea to try to hurt other people because, you know, if you think that you're winning somehow that way, you're not. That's not how you do things. There's a difference between healthy competition and trying to destroy somebody because you feel that that's the best way to get ahead. Maybe that used to be the way. Wow. This person, like on the literal sense, could go to jail. They could go to jail for trying to threaten you. In some cases, what they did, this abuse and not letting go of it, trying to stop you from moving forward in your life, this person really could go to jail. Because you can't threaten, you can't try to intimidate people. You can't do that. That's illegal. You can't bully people to the point where whatever this threatening is, this abuse that they were doing over and over and over again, it's going to set you free. And this is either emotional jail or actual jail. The cards keep coming out. This Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. They feel like they're not going to get the love. This feels like the karmic feminine that the person that your counterpart left you for and is now running and wants to come towards you. Yeah, they want to run away from the spiritual hater. They want to be with their divine counterpart, and they're crying over you right now. This person could be threatening the divine masculine as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think this is aimed at you. This is the reason why. They could be, actually, no, they could be threatening a divine masculine right now. Threatening them with security. Being really abusive. Someone is leaving, though. It looks like someone's like, you know, it's almost like someone going out the door and saying, well, are you going to shoot it? You know? Because you're going to go to jail if you do. It's almost literally like that. But I think a lot of this also is someone did these things in the past and is now having to be held accountable for it, and they can't deal with things working out in your favor. It's that mirroring. They were like trying to be you. This hope that they thought they were like, what they thought they were getting from this, they're not. They're not. Justice, High Priestess. Yeah, they're just in their ego, and they aren't going to stop stalking and watching you. As this moves forward, their intention is they don't intend to stop. Even through justice, they're not going to be able to stop themselves. That's what they are intending. It's like an ego battle. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. They're going to try to keep going. Reflecting. They're going to be reflecting on the love, you know, this purity. Yeah, still tripping on you. Not having any facts on what's going on, though. This 10 of Swords and Death. This 10 of Swords and Death. Yeah, like I said, they don't want anyone to see their pain. That's like the worst thing that they could possibly imagine, is people knowing that they were like quote unquote defeated, even though every human being goes through multiple 10 of Swords in their life. It's unavoidable because you're not living on this world alone, and things happen that are painful. People lose loved ones, and all kinds of things that can happen where someone feels their final endings all the time. So, same shit, different day. Just, yeah, now it's getting old for people, this person focusing in on you. People have lives to live now, and they can only be in shock for so long at this behavior, and they want to get back to their lives. Everyone wants their life back who's been involved in this thing. A lot of people who have learned their lesson, actually. A lot of people have learned their lesson. Ignoring. Right. I said 2 of Swords is like never, they're not going to look at, they're going to be extra triggered. So they're going to ignore you. They're going to ignore anything, any lesson, anything good. They're going to pretend like you don't exist. Like, it's crazy. They've been trying to be you and intimidate you and keep you down and ultra focused and obsessed on you. But their answer to the universe telling them no is now to ignore that you exist at all, or that anything good has ever happened to you, or that you, like, it's like to erase you completely and not acknowledge, just completely not acknowledge. Because otherwise they're gonna, that's the only way they can stop themselves from being triggered. That's what they're hoping they'll be able to do. Just ignore you. Well, outcome is player, and your light irritates their demons. So I don't know if that's a player that ends up in that situation. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Okay, this person is carless here. One thing that I just thought of when I saw this player card, this whole time I've been thinking this is a karmic feminine, and now I just want to know, I still really feel like this is a karmic feminine. But I just want to see if this by chance is a divine masculine going through this. Who is this person, please? Child wounded, blames dysfunctional relationships on childhood. A vampire. This is an energy slave, giving authority over to external, giving power, or gossip. I think this is goddess. Yeah, the queen. Okay. Companion. Yeah, this is someone that was with your person. Okay, this is a karmic feminine. A gossip. Queen becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, exploitation of the female form, giving willpower to an external authority, vampire, depleting others for psychic survival, and wounded, resisting moving on through forgiveness. Right. Divine, this is a karmic feminine. Karmic feminine. Is there anything else we need to know about the situation? I feel like am I missing something with this threatening and incarcerated maybe? This 10 of Swords, fake smiles. Are those intentions? Threatening, 10 of Swords, death, 5 of Swords. Someone is smiling in people's face but intending to put 10 swords in their back and hold up this threatening posture here. Octagram. Element of fire. Got Neptune under the deck. This is maybe not the right deck. What I want to know is, I think this is like octagram. I'll come back to that. This person is threatening and expecting to go to gift. They're expecting this DM to go towards the divine feminine. They're threatening them. They could go to jail. There's someone who's, or there's a thief that's in despair. Yeah, this person is at a very pivotal part of their lives. They tried to be something they're not and be with someone else's, someone was in love already with another woman, or is in love with another woman or another man, a divine feminine energy, and they thought the tide is changing. Again, we've got imprisonment, bad health. They know something's about to happen here. Something's about to happen. A lot of it has to do with this divine masculine and lovers. Player, your light irritates their demons. This could be them just moving on and courthouse, 3 of Swords. This isn't turning out very well for someone here. This karmic energy is going to end up brokenhearted, and last question is, why do we need to know this? Because there's fire energy here, so they could still be intending to do something, but you're protected. They're in your energy, or they're trying to. Okay, I feel like just when I was just splitting these cards, and I got this. It really wanted to come out, so I think the point is that maybe this energy is more intense than you realize. I don't know. You could be picking up on it. And no matter what happens, the idea is to keep going towards this light. I don't know if that means forgiveness or diplomacy. Forgiveness, internal forgiveness. It doesn't mean that you allow people to step on you or that you make choices that are bad for you. What it means is that the best answer is always within this light energy. I'm not getting, I've done this reading 3 times in a row. I'm not getting why it's important to know this at the moment, because I'm not really getting like an immediate threat, because this person has been exposed, and there seems like there's some big thing about to happen. And so we've been getting those messages already. We kind of know, we're expecting it. But there's something about this. I don't know if this is poise or dignity or just a reminder, because maybe your energy is getting pulled on, you don't know. But either way, that is your reading. I hope it helps. Bye.